Well, hello there everybody and welcome to this match today. So this is a big rope race cup that Crady is hosting on TUS. This is just the group stage and this group is made of STE, Mega Adnan and myself. It works playing 3 different big rope race schemes. They're all quite familiar but slightly different styles. First of all, we've got the TUS League scheme, which is just normal big rope race with parachute and 40 seconds. The next is Big Czar rope race, which is the same as the TUS scheme. However, you have no parachute, 30-second turns, and a bazooka with 10-second retreat time. The third is Big Rope Race K, which is a scheme made by myself, which is the same as the TUS scheme with the addition of Rubber Worm set at 0.5 and Batty Rope enabled so that you can stay connected to the walls. I'm pretty sure the Big Czar rope race has Batty Rope enabled as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to have STE versus Mega Adnan first, and then I will play the loser of that match, and then I will play the winner of that match. So it'll be STE versus Mega Adnan, I play the loser, and then I play the other one, and that's all 3 games done. So we'll just figure out what they're going to do first. Hello there, Oliver. Welcome on in. I should actually make a different name for that scheme. Big RRK. I should really call it Big RRR or just BRR. Big Rubber Rope Race. That's what I used to call it. I just put the K there, like, for my own purposes. Right, so they'll do... Right, so looks like what we're going to do is they are going to start with a Big Czar rope race. There we are. And I'll just pick a random map for these guys. In fact, you know what? I'll do my generated map. So if you look here, I'll just generate a random map for them. Diddly diddly dee. Where's that? So we've got... Oh. Where is Steam? And what I'll do is I'll just put this in the same folder as... I'll just put that in RAN, I'll just call that 1. Is this the one where you have to do... Oh, it doesn't have the thing, so that's good. So it is best of 3, so the players must win 2 rounds. Alright, here we go. Best of luck to both players.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, rope race.
Ow.
Oh, unfortunate for STE, he's had a massive failure at the very start. That is a huge time loss for STE. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. STE or STE? I'll just say STE. Or STE. Nah, STE. I'm being ridiculous here. STE sounds too similar to another abbreviation. Well, Adnan didn't get his full 10-second retreat, but he did get far ahead. STE has a lot of ground to catch up on here now. There is enough length of the map for STE to make a comeback if he keeps roping at that pace. Oh, it unfortunately didn't get all the way down there.
Missed. Yes, sir. Hurry. Oof. Whoops. Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, no, another
Yes, sir.
mistake from STE, and he is quite far behind now. He did have the first turn, so all Adnan needs to do now is be careful, rope slow, and he should pick up a win here easily. He doesn't need to do anything fancy. He doesn't need to go full pace.
Hurry.
Just nice and easy does it, and he should secure the win here.
Whoops. Sir, yes, sir.
is actually, or STE is actually overall the faster roper, but the big the big Tsar RR scheme is really more about consistency and caution. So you have to really balance your speed with caution in this scheme.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, the faster you go, the more risk you are at of hitting the side without the rope attached, which means you'll just lose your turn. Unless you're fortunate enough to be low enough to the ground that chute doesn't need to activate. It's actually incredible to me because how bad Mega Adnan was at roping in general 2 or 3 years ago, he has improved a lot.
Yes, sir. Quick march. Ow! Oh! Missed. Yes, sir.
He is catching up, but the question is, does he have enough room left of the map to catch up? Adnan needs to make sure he does not make any mistakes because he doesn't want to give STE a chance to get back in this. He has an incredible lead at the moment, and he surely does not want to risk that for the sake of an extra 1 or 2 seconds. He missed his 10-second retreat, so that gives STE a chance to get at least 10 seconds back on pace here. You can't play this anymore. You've got a mechanical keyboard and don't want to wake up the whole house. You can actually mod your keyboard to prevent that. You can put, like, a kitchen towel, for example, under the keyboard so that it softens the impact. You can also, if you, for example, let me get my little toolkit, hold on. Ugh. Is it actually in here? No, it's not in there. Where is it? What did I do with my toolkit? Well, luckily I keep a spare one of these. So you've got you should have one of these. You should have a keycap puller. So for example, let me just load up one of these so that it doesn't do that. You can pull your spacebar out.
Ow! Ow! Yes, sir.
And you can just tap that part there. And that's really, really quiet. So that's one way you could actually rope without waking anybody up.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, another 10-second mistake. So STE is only 20 seconds behind now. He has a real chance to catch up here. Yeah, you can just wait till daytime, yeah. That makes sense. Oh, and a mistake from Steve. He loses the 10 seconds that he was just generously given by Mega Adnan. So he still remains, for all intents and purposes, 30 seconds behind at this point. As Adnan will expect to surpass him at the 10-second mark. So there we go, 11 seconds, so a second faster. Wait, that's actually 21 seconds, not 30. What I mean is, Steve could have been only 10 seconds behind, but now he's 20 seconds. No, actually, that's wrong. And 20. Because Steve had the first turn. So he's a turn and a half behind, essentially.
Quick march!
Wait. Nah, that's not right. Yeah, he's 20 seconds behind, and yeah, I'm being an idiot right now because I've not long woke up out of my bed. I had a late sleep last night. But yeah, it's not a turn and a half, it's about half a turn. Both players seem to be messing up after their Zook. So 14 plus 10, 24 seconds. So you could say that Adnan is 24 seconds ahead. That's what I'm looking for to say. Ah, better than his last turn, getting ahead with the Zook, but didn't quite get full use of it. Hi Billy, welcome on in, buddy. So it is best of 3. I should actually...
Quick march! Ow! Missed.
Right, so I've got the score at the bottom right now. I forgot to put that up. It is best of 3. So this is the first round for this game. And the loser of this will play me next. And then after that, I will play the winner of this match. And for those of you just joining, it is the big rope race trio cup number 2 hosted by Crady on TUS.
Permission to be bored, sir.
It consists of 3 different big rope race schemes. We've got the TUS League scheme, which is the 40-second parachute scheme, which is the most common standard big rope race scheme. Then we have this scheme, which is a big Czar rope race, 30-second turn time, no parachute and bazooka with 10-second retreat time. And then we have big rope race K, which is basically big rubber rope race. It's the same as the TUS scheme, with the addition of rubber worm set to 0.5 and batty rope enabled.
Ow! Oof! Whoops!
Oh, Adnan has dropped.
That's a cartwheel slip in, soldier!
Now, can they remember their positions? Yeah, this happens a lot with Mega Adnan, unfortunately. He's famous for dropping in games. Is the race where players... Oh, you mean real-time rope race? Yeah, I mean, it still exists, it's just not very popular. I was actually thinking of making a real-time rope race cup. I think Sensei did a real-time rope race cup a while back. Or was it... It was either Sensei or was it the dog or someone that done it? At least in Big Rope Race, if a player drops, they can just place their worms where they were and continue. Let's see if they can remember where to actually place their worms. If they can't remember, we can just watch the replay and get it from there. In fact, just to save time, I'm going to do that now. It was
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
656.
Sir, yes, sir.
722.
Sir, yes, sir.
806.
Yes, sir.
864.
Sir, yes, sir.
932.
Yes, sir.
1010.
Sir, yes, sir.
1056. I think this is where they dropped.
Yes, sir.
4,
Sir, yes, sir.
13. Yeah, I'm pretty sure so. So that's where Adnan was. Because I can pause this game at the moment where STE finished. Right. How can I do this?
Inadequate
Right, the players know where they need to place their worms now. So... we will get that done right now. Right, let's go. Right, let's get back on track. So Adnan will have the first turn. Yes, there.
Yes, sir.
And Adnan is just up there at this point right here, if he can find his way there. Yep, that's the place. Right there, perfect.
Sir, yes, sir.
Right, so STE will skip turn and then both players are back on track. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Right, good luck to both players.
Hurry.
Well, would you look at that? STE has, for all intents and purposes, managed to catch up. So now we've got an equal game again.
Sir, yes, sir. Quick march.
It's a shame for Mega Adnan. He had all the time in the world to maintain his lead after the first mistake from STE. But unfortunately, he kept losing his turn after firing the bazooka. And that means that STE has managed to catch up now. And more than likely has taken the lead after this turn, judging by the pace of both players so far. Oh, and there's a big mistake for Mega Adnan. He is surely way behind now. This scheme, I suppose, is interesting in the sense that the game can quickly turn from one player leading to the other based on the mistakes, and they were so close to the end there as well. Mega Adnan could have won this if he had held on for just 2 more turns. 2 turns he was away from winning this.
Ow.
Adnan now has to finish to get a draw.
Yes, sir.
I don't see it happening. I don't even know if I could achieve that with tool assist. He's that far away. And I mean tool assist, not human controlled tool assist. I mean tool assist as in doing frame perfect moves every single frame. I don't think you could reach the finish in that amount of time.
Hurry.
Maybe actually you could with tool assist. He was only about 10 seconds away.
that, soldier! Sir, yes, sir!
So 1-0 to STE.
Coward. Flawless victory!
Oops. Yeah, and I want to do... How do you do the... What the... Why is that not... I got the right... There we go. Right. So just waiting for Adnan to pick what scheme he wants to use in the second round here. So he wants Big RRK. Pikachu one. So he wants a Pikachu map, but I'm sure there's a number of them. The one... Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. This is the right map. Adnan must be on dial-up internet. That is so slow. That was the advantage of the bitmaps though. Any bitmap you want, even with the slowest internet connection, it would load really, really fast. But these big maps, if you have a slow connection like this, they can take a while to load. Well, at least once it's loaded, that's it loaded, it's in your cache, and you can just continue. It's taken longer for Mega Adnan to load this map than the entire time it took them to play the last map. Everybody dance now. He's going to load the map. We're going to start the game and he's going to drop. Watch this.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I need to...
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, so this is round 2. STE versus Mega Adnan in the big RR Trio Cup number 2. I love this scheme. This scheme is where you'll see the fastest, most impressive roping, in my opinion. No restrictions. The physics are exactly the same as the other 2 schemes. The only difference is when you touch any part of land while not attached to the rope,
Permission to be bored, sir.
you bounce.
Sir, yes, sir.
It's actually a more challenging scheme to beat the top players at. Because you can't rely on them making a mistake, losing their turn, and using that to your advantage. It's all about who can stay the fastest, the most consistently. Or the most consistent.
Quick march. Boring. Yes, sir.
Right, so STE is about maybe 8 seconds ahead. Exactly 8 seconds ahead. You can use the bounce to your advantage like that, which would actually be really good on maps like this.
Hurry. Boring.
Not quite as useful as that on your horizontal and vertical line maps. So STE is now passing at the 13-second mark.
Quick march.
Oh, a big mistake there.
Permission to be bored, sir.
Lost quite a few seconds, actually. Adnan should be able to reach him within 6 seconds, but his initial rope was bad, so it'll probably be more about 12 again. Well, he made a mistake there as well, so 14 seconds now. Yeah, big rope race. And time trial rope race, it's not just about how fast you can go, it's also about doing the right move at the right time to get through the map faster. You can generally be a faster roper, but you can't get through the map as fast as a slower roper can because they're doing more efficient moves. Oh, not the greatest start for STE here. That's 6 seconds gone for nothing. Adnan won't complain about that. As fun as big rubber rope race is, it has its drawbacks. You can still lose a lot of time using this scheme.
Quick march!
It's not as easy as some people claim it to be. He did make up some time there thanks to the big drop there.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what time that Adnan catches up at here. Well, that's one way to use rubber worm. So 17 seconds STE has on Adnan at the moment.
Hurry! Permission to be bored, sir? Sir, yes, sir!
Okay, Pikachu playing a Nintendo Switch.
Quick march!
So yeah, this map was made by Crady, and he's a huge fan of using AI in his maps.
Yes, sir.
Not the style that I personally prefer, but some people like it. Worms are bananas, confirmed. Yeah. I love this scheme for the simple fact that I can just go as fast as I want, and I am mostly known as like a speed roper from doing warmers back in the day. I like to go as fast as I can.
Hurry!
Power spikes, fasts, power scrolls, power outlaws, etc. That is a massive time save for Mega Adnan. That probably gained him an extra 4 or 5 seconds tossing his worm down that big canyon. But is it enough for Adnan to catch up? He was 17 seconds behind. Now he's pretty much 10 seconds behind. That was a huge catch up for Mega Adnan.
Boring. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a chance here for Mega Adnan. That was a lovely double kick. Now he's only... Oh, I was about to say he's only 9 seconds behind. One of the things I like about Rubber Worm as well is it opens up a lot of opportunities that are not available without it. You can actually, it creates new potential moves that weren't possible without. You can do some pretty cool tricks with it as well. So Adnan has went from 9 seconds or 10 seconds behind. Let's see what it's going to be now. 12. So he's lost 2 seconds here on that last turn. So far, by the end of this turn, it could be another 1 or 2.
Permission to be bored, sir.
A decent rope in there from STE towards the end. Picked up some speed there.
Hurry. Boring. Sir, yes, sir.
I like to see how much faster STE ropes in particular on this map. He's got some nice scrolls. That's a nice power spike there. Oh, I think he tried another power spike there, but didn't quite get the timing right.
Quick march.
You can see how much more confidently these players are starting to rope with big rubber... with rubber worm on. Oh, that's a big mistake. STE has taken quite a big lead here now. That's a 26-second lead that STE has now.
Hurry.
Oh, that's a nice, big, long, scrolly tunnel.
Permission to be bored, sir.
He gained an extra few seconds there.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, nice scroll there. Nice scroll there.
Coward.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be 2-0 for STE.
That's a court-martial offense, soldier.
So STE wins 2-0, and I will play Adnan now. Right, I'm just going to edit this map, the player information quickly. Do I not have... Ah, it's that name I've got here. I know it says Komito and it's supposed to be, but I am... Komito is the Komodo, which is me. That needs to go right a little bit. That looks about right. Right, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we will play the Komodo versus Mega Adnan, which is myself. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Well, to be honest, I didn't really need a big break. So it looks like we're going to do Big Rope Race K first, my personal favourite. So let me actually generate a map here using the generator. What I want to do is I want to do like I'd like to do, say, 38 wide and 18 high. Generate, and I want some. How do you do the? How do you do the? Is it that you do it? Yeah, that's what I want. Maybe not quite as much. We'll do 42. Maybe 49. I'm looking for a good balance of. Yeah, that'll do. Word of warning, by the way, because I have the microphone on and it's me that's playing, you're gonna hear a lot of keyboard tapping. So you're basically gonna hear me doing all this. Right, let's go. So Adnan gets the first turn here. top. Oh, shoot. I forgot to tell him it was at the top left.
Yes, sir.
Why? Oh, I forgot to go back to that. Sorry. And I need to... Right, there we go. Right. Not too shabby.
Yes, sir.
That was a nice fly down that section though. I love these generated maps for their ability to get long flies down the tunnels like that. Oh, that was a nice fly from Adnan there. That could have been a nice fly. Right. Oops. Ah, that was rubbish. Ah, I missed it. Just a little bit harder and I would have got that fly there. I was like millimeters off. Adnan's getting a pretty good turn in here. He lost a little second there just at the end, but a decent turn from Adnan there. Oops. Oh, what a perfect bounce.
Yes, sir.
Right, come on, Adnan. Let's see what you've got. I don't have enough patience to learn how to jump on ropes. What? Sorry, what do you mean jump on ropes? Or do you mean that in the context, like, if I was watching two people playing pool and I'm like, can I jump on next, as in just have a shot? Is that what you mean? Oh, it's so cold in my house today. Scotland is cold in general. I need to bleed my radiators. Oh, that was rubbish.
Yes, sir.
I'm actually just trying to warm my hands up. My hands are bloody freezing. My radiators are barely working. I need to bleed them. Right, I want to get some power spikes in here. Whoa, what the hell? What the fuck? What was that? What happened there? I don't know if that was brain lag or body lag, but something lagged there. Adnan's like, they see me rolling. Adnan has improved a lot at roping over the last few years. He's actually becoming oh, that's a beautiful finish. He's actually becoming a pretty damn good all-rounder. What the hell? How did I miss the spike?
Yes, sir.
That's the third power spike I've missed. That is bad. Bit of a rough turn there from Adnan. His last turn was much better. How long is that drop? Almost.
Yes, sir.
I can't even decide what I'm doing here with the rope. Just trying to have fun with it, I suppose. Do I have that set up?
Hurry.
You know what? I'll have a turn rope in normal. I'll just let Mega Adnan pick the next scheme as well. 61 half a dozen to me. So we've got either normal big rope race or we have what's it called? Big Czar rope race. So just normal. Right, I think he just wants the normal big rope race scheme. Oops. Because you can make the parameters of the long drops, right? That'll definitely give Adnan a better chance against me, so what we'll do now is we'll generate another map here. We'll pick another pattern here. Yeah, that's a nice pattern. Oops. And what we'll do is this time we'll do 18 by 38, and then that'll give us the possibility of having lots of vertical climbs instead. So he wants that. So what we'll do is this, and then see how that gives it lots of climbs. But if we put this up even further, we'll get even more big climbs like that. That's a lot of big ass climbs. And that's exactly what he was asking for. Oh, those are some really big climbs. I should have exported the last one. I want it a little bit more balanced throughout the map rather than just a couple of really, really big ones. That first one that I had was perfect. And I accidentally clicked generate again instead of export. This one's pretty decent. Yeah, we'll go with this one. That one looks pretty decent. So I'll put that as free. For those of you who are wondering, this is the big rope race generator made by Legion. You can find it on TUS-WA.com if you go in there and type it in the search bar. Right, let's go, Adnan. What am I doing? I haven't even loaded the map. What an idiot. Here we go. Right, lots of long drops in here, so good luck.
Yes, sir.
I want to start back here a bit.
Yes, sir.
So after this match, it will be STE versus myself. Oh, good finish. Very good finish. He just saved himself about 6 seconds. I mean, that works, I suppose. I don't... believe it or not, I am actually rusty. I have a lot of hours in roping in my life. I've been playing since 1999. So it is kind of like riding a bike. The issue is I'm not I'm not going full speed right now. I might look not rusty because I'm holding back a little bit. I'm not going full speed, so I'm just going a little bit slower than what I can go. However, I have been practicing over the last sort of week, I suppose, since joining this cup. That was so bad. I lost so much time there. I got myself into the wrong position. Yeah, I mean, I got somewhat okay at roping again by my personal standard. I think it was about 2 years ago when I was doing some big rope race challenges on TUS. But I haven't really had a proper go at practicing every day consistently for multiple hours for about 10 years at roping. I'm okay. I'm not saying I'm bad, but I am, to my standards, rusty. As you just saw at the end of that turn, I completely fell apart. I'm not scared of anybody in the cup, but I think I need to actually have a look at the list again. Blitzed is probably the strongest opponent. Let me have a look at the players. Blitzed is probably the strongest player in the cup, I think. Blitzed and the Walrus and Runaway. I would say those are the three other strongest players in my opinion. Big Billy's actually pretty good as well. But Runaway, the Walrus and Blitzed are the three players I would say are the top three players in the cup. I'm actually only participating for fun. I don't really care about winning. I only joined to help improve the level of activity. I just like streaming and helping out. I don't really consider myself a competitive player anymore. I have had all my victories and success in Worms. This isn't even my best scheme. My best scheme was B and G. Ah, see what I mean? That was pathetic. Ah, yes. The Freestyle Cup, that would have been really cool. I mean, I would like to try it again, but there's not really enough interest in freestyle roping anymore. In general, roping isn't the most popular scheme, even though I believe it should be. To me, roping is the pinnacle of skill in Worms Armageddon, in my opinion. I'm not saying there are other things that aren't skillful as well, but to me, physical skill is more impressive than strategic skill. But strategic skill is still pretty awesome. That's why I love streaming CWT. I'm going down here, haven't I? I need to start looking at the drops here. That was a really bad pump there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I loved Warmer. That's what I was originally known for, was Warmer. My name is pretty much in the Hall of Fame for Warmers back in the day. Man, I loved Warmers. The amount of hours I would spend playing. I would come home from school. So I would get home at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I would be playing warmers until about 2 o'clock in the morning. Every damn day. For years. And on the weekend, I would sometimes go like 48 hours without sleep. I kid you not. Absolutely obsessed with this game. Didn't slow down. That is a climb and a half there. There's no even any point attempting that. I really think the TUS roping scheme needs to have batty rope enabled in it. Because if you come across, it's probably obvious to a lot of people, but if I'm 10 seconds ahead due to being a better roper, and then I come to a section where I lose 10 seconds because I can't get all the way up because there's not enough time and I fall all the way back down, and then my opponent can catch up. I don't think that's very fair, if you understand where I'm coming from. So I'm actually going to try and fight for a rule change on TUS for that. I believe batty rope should be part of the scheme. I just believe it's fairer for both players. I was correct, that went down and to the right.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to do a power outlaw. Where am I? All the way down there, but I missed it.
Ow.
Yeah, I played so much. I played so much.
Yes, sir.
I played so much warmer back in the day. I've got a general rule of thumb. If my opponent falls within 3 seconds, I give them another turn. Because it's like, I know you might be thinking, yeah, but that's just showing pity, but I don't really see it like that. It's more, I'm more interested in the roping over the entire course of the map. And if someone falls at 1 second left versus 1 second into their turn, it's pretty much the same amount of bad luck, just at opposite ends of the spectrum. Oh, just nailed that. Ah! I pressed the space bar one time too many there. That's why I really like the big rope race K scheme, the one where it has rubber worm and it's impossible to lose your turn. Because while it's easier in the sense It's easier in the sense that you don't lose your turn while inherently and simultaneously being more challenging in general, because if you can't lose your turn, neither can your opponent. So what becomes important is who can actually rope the fastest and most consistent without making any mistakes over the course of the entire map. Up that way. Oops, a little bit too late with the timing there. Just made it. I didn't even need to fire the rope there, but that was pretty cool. That was like an almost perfect Olympic pole vault at the end there. Oh, unlucky. Nah, he can go again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's something I started doing. You kind of have to do it in Big Rope Race, to be honest. Like, how do you turn it off again with this? Is it, I can't even... Because this is a 60% keyboard, and I have to press... Is it? There we go. So, I mean, look at that. How uncomfortable was that? It's just much better having the camera like that.
Hurry.
The trick race map called Combo times 10. I have not. I've got the... That was a badly timed tap.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did actually have scroll lock on there. I can't remember how to turn it off with this keyboard right now. Because this is like... So this is the Wooten 60HE, and this one is the Wooten 80HE. This keyboard, as far as I am concerned, is the best keyboard in the world for rope racing schemes in Worms Armageddon. I've done a video, an unboxing and testing video that explains why. But it is just ridiculous. The latency is lower than pretty much anything else, tied with the features that it has. Alright, so that's 2-0 to me. So me versus STE now. So we'll take a break for a few minutes again before starting the next round. So I'm just going to set up STE's profile here. Where is he from again? Turkey. Player name, Steve. Overlay green. Image STE. There is STE. And what we want to do is we want to put him DDD and DDD. Right. So I'll just let Steve have the first pick. Oh wait, I need to move his name over. His name is not in the center here. There we go, that'll do. We both like green. TOS big RR, the map with beers. So we're using the same scheme here. And it's the map he picked with... What is it he says? The one with the beers, so it's this one here, right. The map which I was talking about. Yeah, Scrab Nian, I know what buttons it is. It's because this keyboard... I haven't used this keyboard for months, and I need to press FN and press these buttons to get the right buttons, and I can't remember the combination is all. But scroll lock holds it in place, home just makes it normal, control and home does cam lock, etc. Suppose we can just go straight into this. Right, so here we go. Kamito, aka the Komodo, myself versus Steve.
Sir, yes, sir.
Where is... I need to make sure I've got the right profile on this keyboard. Yes, I do. Ah, fuck!
Sir, yes, sir.
I was looking off screen. Oops. I meant to right click when I clicked on this screen again and I left clicked by mistake.
Inadequate performance.
Man, that was stupid.
Affirmative.
Right.
Sir, yes, sir.
Obviously he gets the first turn here.
Affirmative.
That's a court martial. Sir, yes, soldier.
Right, good luck. Brrr.
Quick march.
Nice roping by him. I don't think any of us are going to get up there.
Time critical.
Permission to be bored, sir.
I didn't think I was going to get up there, but I did.
Sir, yes, sir.
I love this keyboard, the Wooten 60HE, 60%. I can't... Honestly, I would just sound like a shill trying to, like, every time I talk about it, I just come across as a salesman for Wooten Company. I should actually get, it's not compensation, what's it called when you get, I can't remember the word off the top of my head. It's when you get a bonus for selling things. Which way am I going? Am I going up here or... Yeah. Commission. That's what I'm talking about.
Permission to be bored, sir.
Ow, ow, ow.
That's it, my guy from the 80s commission. High five. That's the word I was thinking of. Yeah, I should be getting commission every time I convince someone to buy a Wooten keyboard. They've actually brought out a new version of the 60HE, a 60HE version 2, and I'm probably going to buy it at some point. It's supposedly got a little bit faster latency. I can't remember the specs, but it's even slightly better than this. So I'm going to have to get that because... especially when you're as fast as I am at roping with really fast reflexes, you can take advantage of that extra speed. Right, can I go... Oops. Ah, that was so bad.
Time critical.
Could have got a little bit better there, never mind.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just write in which direction I'm going in case I forget. I've got a tendency of forgetting which direction I even need to go on a map when it doesn't have any arrows. So I made a habit of writing it down in the chat. So in case I forget, I can quickly remind myself. That beer does look pretty delicious. Oh, that cider looks even better though.
Quick march.
Inadequate performance.
Good turn.
Affirmative.
Crady's fault for not including arrows. I mean, I don't know what his technique is to make these maps. But it does seem like they're somewhat random generated. Because he's made over 1,000 of them. And the major difference is he makes the maps and then he just fills them in with AI artwork, basically. Which, I mean, for some people is nice. They like looking at that. To me, having pictures is a little bit of a distraction. But, I'm just in it for fun this time anyway, so... I'm actually drinking a vodka cocktail myself right now. And I am going left. Ah. Again with the timing.
Permission to be bored, sir? Sir, yes, sir!
You need to balance, yeah. I'm hoping. Let's have a look at the other groups. Ollie is actually a really good roper as well. I'm really hoping I could stream the group 1 because I think that's the strongest group. You've got Blitzed, Ollie, and the Walrus all in one group, so that's what you would call the death group. Blitzed has already played and beat Ollie. Which way am I going again? Up and right.
Permission to be bored, sir? Sir, yes, sir! Oh!
His first turn was pretty good as well. He's a good roper.
Quick march! Oof!
Inadequate performance. Affirmative.
What am I doing?
Sir, yes, sir!
That was horrible. I was tapping the spacebar to the rhythm of it as if I was already... For some reason I thought I was going faster than I was, that's why I hit the bloody roof there, instead of going along. It happens sometimes. Slight misjudgment. Gives him a chance to catch up though.
Oh!
Oh, that was a nice shadow there.
Quick march!
Inadequate performance.
Oh!
Affirmative.
Oh, what am I doing? That was a bit stupid. I didn't realise that that drop was so close. I thought the big wide tunnel was deeper. Do some swooshes, okay. If I get another chance to. So it's like when that part, you can do it one of two ways. It depends on the momentum and the connection that I have going into it that makes me choose whether to do a swoosh or throw over. I do usually prefer the swoosh though. Whoa. That is ridiculous, man. I just lost about 15 seconds there. But that's fine. I think this scheme actually has batty rope enabled. Oh no, this isn't Big Czar RR, this is normal TUS RR, so it doesn't. Salty Canine, he is an absolute... He is in my personal top 3 ropers of all time, ever.
Quick march!
Inadequate performance. Affirmative.
Permission to be bored, sir?
That is a long ass drop. Oh well, that's GG.
Sir, yes, sir!
I wish I knew that was the end. Random? Nah, random's nowhere. Random wouldn't even be in the top 50. Or the top 100 even.
That's a court-martial offense, soldier!
Affirmative.
That's a court-martial offense, soldier!
Inadequate performance.
So, when I think of the top 3 ropers, I mean, there's two. There's. I'm talking about like in warmers, like not competitive roping. I'm talking about those who are the fastest, the most impressive, with the best reflexes. And for me, my personal top 3 is Salty Canine, Volrin, and Jamoberg. Those are my personal 3 favourites. But then again, Jamoberg's actually more just my favourite style in terms of who I think are actually in my opinion, excluding myself, who are the three most technically skilled and fast ropers ever, would be Volrin number 1, Anubis number 2, and Salty Canine number 3. However, Volrin and Anubis are questionable, as in how genuine they were. I know for a fact Salty Canine is absolutely genuine with what he does. Anubis and Volrin though, I have a feeling they were using methods that gave them an advantage during that era. Obviously Anubis is well known for making modifications to keyboards and stuff. I don't think either of them used any cheats, but I definitely personally believe that they were both doing things that gave them an advantage, like using extra peripherals and stuff. Like, it wasn't until later on I discovered you can actually bind the mouse wheel of a mouse to spacebar, and that way you can get like perfect speed, double, triple, quadruple taps, and it just spams the spacebar, so you can do certain moves extremely fast, but it's still technically not cheating because you're using a peripheral. It's not like you're not using any macros, you're not using any scripts. It's still hardware, it's still human controlled, so I don't think basically, I think they were very clever. They had vast knowledge of computers, and they used that to their advantage. But Salty Canine, he was very similar to how I roped back in the day, you know. I've never heard of Venom. Mablack, in my opinion, is the best competitive roper of all time. Right, anyway, let me load up, let me get another map here. I will generate another map. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to make it... shit, 0. I was holding, so I want that to be 38 and that to be 18, because I get to pick. And what I want another palette design anyway. Forest animals, because why not? And I'm gonna go for horizontal, and I'll go for about 61. Let's see what that gets me. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right. Deedly, and we want epics. Hey, wait, what did I do? Ah, there, number 4. Right. So this is... Oh, I need to update the stream, hold on. Which screen am I looking for? I want that, and it's that. Right, so I get the first turn here.
Sir, yes, sir.
As long as a player is using nothing but hardware, if they're using software to give them an advantage, and I mean like macros and scripts, then that to me is cheating. But yeah. I can just piss about on this anyway.
Permission to be bored, sir.
Because it's all about, you can make, there's a margin of error with rubber
Yes,
worm,
sir.
but you still need the experience and the reflexes to take advantage of it. You can do certain moves knowing that even if your timing's slightly off, you can correct it enough with the bounce. So it's more about knowing how to build and sustain momentum in this scheme.
Quick march.
Inadequate performance. Affirmative.
Permission to be bored, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
I love this scheme so much. It's so much fun. You can go for moves. It's such a good way of practicing as well. If you want to learn how to get really good at roping, you want to use a scheme with rubber worm. You'll learn a lot faster because you get a lot more time to correct your errors than losing your turn, having to wait, and then losing your turn and having to wait.
Permission to be bored, sir.
Affirmative.
That was so bad.
Time critical.
Permission to be
That
bored,
was a
sir.
really, really bad turn. Really bad turn.
Sir, yes, sir.
Volcom and I'll be back. But Volcom was the strongest roper in that era. And when I say roper, I mean the scheme roper. What we used to call in the day pro roper. The scheme where you get 15 seconds, you have to collect a crate, then attack your opponent. Volcom was, without a doubt, the greatest of that era for that scheme. He never lost a match. He went consecutive seasons without losing a match. But then again, there was a lot of double or nothing in those days as well.
Inadequate performance.
I am surprised he didn't catch up with me there because I had a very bad turn there. I'm trying to do really quick moves. This is what I mean by I'm rusty. I can do all the slow stuff fine, but the really fast stuff, I need to really practice to get used to the speed of the really tight time frames again.
Permission to be bored, sir.
T5X, the 5
Sir,
experts.
yes, sir.
That clan was unstoppable for a while. Especially in roping. Man, that is a nostalgia trip. See, I'm actually trying to rope so fast right now that I'm actually moving through the map really slow because I keep making mistakes. Even though Rubber Worm gives you the potential to go faster, I'm actually going slower with this scheme than I was the other scheme because I keep making mistakes.
Inadequate performance. Affirmative.
I was expecting to get that there. Oh, come on.
Inadequate performance.
I can't even...
Yes, sir.
My timing is really off in this round. It's still fun though. Ah, he went the wrong way for a second there. Ah! He had actually kept pace pretty well so far in this game, but he just lost himself about 6 or 7 seconds because he went the wrong way for about 3 seconds there. That's really unfortunate. I'll take a 6-second penalty for that.
Permission to be bored, sir.
Which way am I even going?
Time critical. Inadequate performance.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, that was a nice little section from him though.
Quick march.
Inadequate performance. Affirmative.
Ah! That's better.
Time critical. Inadequate performance.
Sir, yes, sir.
That was a really nice swoosh though. I had to try that again because it was just such a nice opportunity. Oh. Oh, this is a nice turn from him.
Inadequate performance.
If he hadn't screwed up the end, that was a nice run though. Oh wow.
Time critical.
Permission to be bored, sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Ah, I've done it again, haven't I? Right, let's see if he can finish his run. If he can reach the finish here. He wasn't far off it. Right, so we're gonna so I've won the match 2-0, but we're gonna do the last scheme with the map that he picked for fun before I head off and get myself some dinner. So big Czar RR. And we want the big RR Steepix Facebook.
Sir, yes, sir.
I need to make sure that... Yeah, that's fine. I need to make sure that because this is a tiny ass keyboard that doesn't have F1, F2, etc. I use the WormKit module remap keys so that I can use WASD, and I have B for bazooka, N for nade, and M for mine for doing the roper scheme. So I was just making sure that it was actually set to that. This is where Steve might kick my ass in Big Czar Rope Race.
Quick march. Oh!
Affirmative.
One.
Time critical.
We are getting old, Scrappy.
Not compute.
Sir, yes, sir.
I mean, I've already hit my 40th year on this earth. I actually thought that by now I would have... My reflexes would be a lot slower, but my reflexes are still pretty damn fast for a 40-year-old, I think. Oh, unlucky.
Affirmative. Time critical.
Oh, got that end perfect. That'll do nicely. Thank you very much.
Sir, yes, sir.
I always forget how much I actually enjoy roping. It's a shame there aren't more people who play this scheme because it's honestly one of the most creative schemes that exists in Worms Armageddon. It's a very, very expressive, physical game to play.
Quick march.
Like, I've played all sorts of physical video games. I had a record at Dance Dance Revolution at the local Mega Bowl until the day it was broke down. I've played Rocket League, I've played War Thunder, I've played lots of other games that have physical reflexes, and this is by far the most impressive to me. Ah! There it is! The inevitable mistake!
Sir, yes, sir.
Hey, Sabasa! Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you back in Worms, by the way. We have archived the experimental scheme league in the CWA server. We haven't deleted it, we've just archived it until the day that you perhaps return and it gets active again. Do you have any interest in reopening the experimental scheme league?
Quick march.
Which way am I going? Up, I'm in there. Aye. Oh, I forgot to press B to get my bazooka.
Sir, yes,
Oh, I totally forgot about that for a moment. Actually, closer to 15. Oh, nice. Very nice zook there from STE. Hey, Runaway, how we doing, buddy?
Affirmative.
Which way am I going? I'm going to the right, I'm in a...
Time critical.
I didn't even... I got confused there which way to go.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, Runaway is one of the best map makers for Big Rope Race that we have in the community. Actually, one of the... probably the nicest designer I've seen for maps. Like, the nicest map I've ever saw is a fort map. Is it actually a fort map? Oh, what a bazooka! That was a beautiful bazooka!
Oh!
His Zukin here is very nice.
Insufficient accuracy. Affirmative.
So I'm going to the right, I'm gonna... yeah. We have already finished our match, we're just playing this for fun now. Ah, that is so bad.
Time critical.
Bad shot, soldier. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, but in my opinion, it'll either be Blitz, the Walrus, or Runaway who wins. I would say my favourite is Blitzed, though he is just not the fastest roper, but for the TUS scheme and the Bigs art is by far the most consistent. Runaway and Walrus are extremely fast, but a little bit less consistent.
Affirmative.
How far is that down? I'm going to screw this up. That'll do.
Bad shot, soldier. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, but I will be wrapping up the stream after this round that we play. Congratulations to Steve beating Mega Adnan 2-0. So myself and Steve will reach the playoff stage for the cup. What was that going to... Oh, that was close. That was such a vertical rope. His timing was perfect to actually make that connection there. That was definitely squeaky bum time there.
Insufficient accuracy. Affirmative.
I wanted to risk it there.
Sir, yes, sir.
I had to try it. I mean, come on. Really, really bad timing though, but I had to try it. What is life without taking risks? In fact, now that he fell... Ah, almost.
Sir, yes, sir.
It's just such a perfect position for that move. You've got to do a power outlaw though. tried twice and I failed, so...
Whoops!
Has anybody noticed as well, my keyboard? The lighting is the Scotland flag. Nobody noticed that, no? Patriotism. Oh! Oh my god. What was that? It was like I went in slow motion and my brain just froze. That's why I understand on word on free with this Scottish accent. Oh my word, he fell as well.
That's a court martial offense, soldier! Sir, yes, sir! Oof.
Affirmative. Out.
That's a court martial offense, soldier! Sir, yes, sir!
Right, come on, Steve! We're neck and neck. Go for it. Oh, this is a really nice opportunity for a bunch of swooshes. I might lose my turn because I've got to try.
Quick march! Ow! Ow!
I like this map with the little Facebook comments and stuff.
Affirmative.
Ah, that's not the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Totally.
Sir, yes, sir!
I was so focused on the swooshes, I just... It's weird. I've done the hard part, no problem, and then I failed the really easy part in the most stupid way possible. Story of my life.
Ow!
Affirmative.
Oh my word.
Sir, yes, sir!
I'm forgetting that outlaws aren't the best move to do there because of how wide it is.
Affirmative.
Man, we suck.
Time critical.
What?
Compute.
Sir, yes, sir!
Whoops. We'll just call this one a draw.
Ow! Whoops!
Affirmative.
good luck in playoffs, Steve. Right. So there you have it. That is the stream. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the matches that we had today. If you're interested in seeing more competitive Worms Armageddon, I'm going to try and stream other stuff as well. We have a really, really big cup coming up, actually, hosted by myself. So this is actually a good time to sort of advertise that right now. So if you go to that link there, we're going to be doing the 3rd Academy of Artillery Cup. So if you're not familiar with that, artillery is basically artillery schemes. There are 5 schemes: aerial, B&G, forts, grenade wars, and hysteria. Those are schemes that are all based on artillery weapons, where skill with grenade, bazooka, and other similar weapons are most important. The last 2 cups have been very successful. We stream them live on Twitch as much as we possibly can. The first cup was won by Zvitter, and the second cup was won by Tita. And both Tita and Zwitter have already joined the cup this year, so will Tita win back-to-back cups? Will Zwitter pick up his 2nd gold? Or will someone else be crowned the new champion of our Academy of Artillery? So, and if we reach a minimum of 16 players, we're going to add some nice prizes. And if we reach 32 players, we'll add even more prizes. So the more, the merrier. You don't have to be an expert, but yeah, if you're interested in joining that, you can follow the link there and sign up. Even noobs are welcome. But yeah, want to see as many skilled players as possible to make it a great event. There are also a couple of other cups that are going on right now. There's a private cup, Abe God's No Pro Chaos Cup, which is using the Chaos League scheme, and that's a cup for people who are not part of the Chaos League league. So anyone can participate in there. There's a prize pool of $100. First place gets $60. Second place gets $30. Third place gets $10. And if you're interested in signing up to that cup, you can follow that link there. Cup number 1277. We also have... Well, that's about it for actual active cups right now. The Elite House 2 versus 2 would be really nice if everybody was active, but unfortunately people are not active. The All-Round Concept Cup number 1 Bannon schemes, that's almost finished as well. But yeah, the Big Rope Race Trio Cup, Academy of Artillery number 3, and Abe God's No Pro Chaos Cup are the 3 big upcoming cups and active cups that we have right now. And I'll try and stream as much of that as possible, so long as the participants of the other 2 cups not hosted by myself give their consent to have their matches streamed. As for Academy of Artillery, the semi-finals and finals are mandatory. They must be streamed. So anybody who refuses to have their match streamed will just get a technical loss. All other matches are optional, but we try and get... Usually, most of the players organise their games in advance and we stream that anyway. But anyway, hope you have yourself a lovely weekend. Hope you enjoyed the match. And yeah, take care. See you later. Bye.